Okay, let's see. I'll get the Zarya ball. Let me know. Alright, Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's see. Thank you for joining the Discord. It's still a work in progress. I'm not promoting it a lot because it's very, very new. But yeah. Let's Zarya ball and then I'll do yours. Nepal, man, gotta love Nepal. One of my favorite maps. We are just looking at UNW map here. Let's see how this goes. So again, we are playing Zarya with the ball. Just make it with the huge button here description. Now it's still a work in progress. Maybe once I get it like properly set up, and let's start going to the point on the middle. Maybe once I get it properly set up and have a bot and roles and everything, I will. But for right now, I'll just keep silent about it. It's our secret. If you want to bubble the ball and he goes pile driving, other than that, you want to save the bubble for whatever team may need it. I think you actually did try to bubble the ball, but that's about it. You were just a little bit off. Let's go at it again. You're coming main, spamming right clicks is fine. I think you may have tried to get the ball and the soldier just ran in front of you. If that happened, unfortunately, try to make sure you are bubbling whoever you're bubbling. If you were trying to just bubble whoever was in front of you, don't do that. With Zarya, you want to save the ball for people who are about to commit really big with like the ball is about to do with the pile drive, or just to get energy or save people from dying. Oh my god, it's one of those Doomfists. I can't really heal him. And Daisy, right behind us. Yep, I hate it. Playing this far back is fine. We don't need to be in the melee range of the Rhine, and the Doomfist is dead. So no more Daisy. You may want to bubble the ball here because he's coming for the backline. Yep, good bubble on the pile drive. You definitely want to do that when you can. Just pressure the Rhine. Yeah, the Rhine is free now. You can kill him. No need to bubble yourself until you start taking damage. Too long don't read. I just mentioned this, right, in my previous video. In my previous review, I mean, when I was doing the mercy thing. If I'm at full health, I don't want to bubble myself. I want to start taking some damage and then bubble, so my shield starts regenerating, and I'm guaranteed to get 40 energy. If I'm at 400 health, it means I'm not taking damage. So there's no reason to bubble at 400 health. Now would have been maybe a good time to bubble, then you can walk in, but again, this is probably just a situation where you didn't want to use the bubble at early because we got no charge. Bubbling the ball here is fine, we have no one else to bubble anyway. Like, imagine if we had bubble now, or a second earlier, when the Doomfist pushed us into the air. Now we've got it again. We are at full health, we want to push. They got points though, so we want to be very careful about not dying. I just saw someone behind us. I don't know if it did. It was only a frame. Let's give you the benefit of the doubt. No need to do that. Like, why are we walking this close? Are you just trying to get the Rhine to swing at you? It's a Doomfist, I can't really see him here. Are you just trying to get the Rhine to swing at you for energy? There's no need for that. The point is lost. We need to regroup at this point. Decent bubble. We got some energy. But the fight is lost. We just need to regroup. Yeah, go back to behind safety. Especially now that they use coal, we just want to survive this. So, I know you have bubble. Now would be great. We pick the Rhine. Now would be a great time to take 1 or 2 seconds to stabilize, because if you just go in right now, you're probably gonna die to the Zarya who's got charge. So you honestly have to bubble back out, get the Mega or get healed, and then go back in. If you want to bubble someone like the Symmetra who's just to your right and just in the Reinhardt, that's fine. You can throw the bubble because you're going to be out of the fight for 2 seconds. But if you go in, we are not going to survive. Yeah, this is fine. We wait. We bubble the Symmetra who wasn't going in, but it's unfortunate. And they rush the Rhine again. I don't think we could have prevented that with the 200 that we had. Yeah, playing inside is fine. That's just unlucky. I do believe you mentioned that this was a diamond game and you're just barely on plat, but that's gonna happen sometimes when you're playing tank. Tanks often get placed like 500 SR around there. Take the TP, take the TP. Why didn't we take the TP, right? We should take the TP here. It makes us come back faster. That's on you. Not taking the TP is on you. Tanks fluctuate like that on SR, it's what I was getting at. Like, the Doomfist is annoying, but Tracer right behind you. Get the Mega, bubble, do something. The Tracer is just farming you, and you let her get the... you let her get the Mega as well, so you're probably gonna die here. Again, that's on you. First, didn't take the TP to the high ground, so the Tracer got 3 ultras from you. Secondly, you didn't react in time. Like, if you see the red marks on your screen, it means they're shooting you. So, we didn't react in time to that. Third, we let her get the Mega. So, a few mistakes on that 1v1. Right click is fine. You want to bubble the ball when he goes for the pile drive. Too early, by the way. You don't want to bubble him when he's going up, because the pile drive has like around 1 second cast time. I believe it's actually 0.7. But if you bubble when he's going up and he pile drives, right, he's not going to have the bubble when he steps down. You want to pile drive either when he's already in the air or when he's already pile driving. At this rate, he's going to just get back to the ground like this, and the bubble's already gone, right? Because you used it too early and he was going up still. We should have had it now to use it on him. We can counter grab this if we have to, but I think it may be winnable. Beat is really good, but now we definitely don't have to use grab. We 200. I don't know why your team is just using us like that. It's not even like it's 80%. It's not even last fight. I know it's important to win it, but we use like 1, 2, 3, not you, 4 ults here. There was no reason to use them, that many. Especially like, we had already won when we used this. Beat on grab was fine, solid out was fine, Symmetra was, maybe, we've already won. Nano, not necessarily. It's fine though. Let your team know, if you can, if you are in comms, especially if you are on Diamond, you may be on Diamond on PC, may usually have comms. There's a couple people. If you can just shout, fight 1, when you've killed 4 people, may help you avoid those situations, but other than that, nothing you can do about it. And we say grab, which is pretty important. We just want to grab... Honestly, I'll be real. If you can solo grab the Doom when he goes for a flank, it may be just a free-fight win. You don't have to get a big grab to win the fight. If you can get 1 pick, it's really good. If you can get 2 people in the grab and they get destroyed, it's also really good. Like, especially if you don't have anything to combo it with, it's gonna be very difficult to get value out of those big grabs, because they can just shield, they can heal, they can pop balls, they can like bubble, right? They can use the damage mitigation. Instead, if you don't have anything to combo with, 1 or 2 picks, definitely good enough. I also want you to, I will explain this later, but you should be doing something between right clicks. You're just right clicking far away without doing anything between. And yeah, right clicking far away is a good idea because it helps you charge out. But right now we don't need to charge out, right? We already have the grab, so we don't have to do it. You are just giving the enemy support short charge. When you don't have grab, it is a great idea to right click far away, because yeah, but even if when you're doing that, you should be mixing left clicks in. Again, we get distracted by going to the left. When we come back to the right, our team is very split. You probably want to bubble the Symmetra here, she's gonna get charged. Oh, you don't have bubble. Just grab the Rhine, honestly, right? Like, the Zarya can't help the Rhine. The Moira is a little bit far away. The Mess is way far back away. Well, I would just grab the Rhine and kill him. You have charge, right? You have like some charge. We don't have no charge. That's unfortunate. But we may build some right now with the bubble. Yeah, good call. I definitely good call. You probably just won the fight, and the Zarya also gets special up, but you just won the fight with that grab, and we don't have to use anything else. We only use the grab, and they shatter, right? And we don't have to use anything else, and we have already won the fight. did grab. And again, it wasn't a ton of value, it was just the Reinhardt and we got him. They now have a you should be pressing tab to check their composition after every fight, and to check your team's ultimates after every fight, right? Especially if you don't have that many comps. Decent bubble, again, you do the pile drive, you get 40 energy, right? Because he has that one moment when he pile drives, where he's vulnerable and he's stuck in position. So bubble it, really good. We bubble this and come back to your team. Yeah, good job. We also have mines, so we don't need. It's probably a 5-1. We could have bubbled that, but it's unlucky. I don't think you do that again. Damn, that Symmetra just died in the most awkward position. Looks like she's in fetal position, just crying. But in the case, if you had a perfect reaction time, I think you could have bubbled it. But I'm not gonna harp over it. You can right click melee the tracer, by the way. You don't have to just right click melee. I think you just bubbled that because you were panicking, but it's still an okay bubble. Bubbling yourself is fine. You were low on health. Now you're full. We can go in. This hawk should die. He got saved by call. We bubble that. Wherever he is. Yeah, we bubble him. Nano Barister. Nice. Even if it doesn't get that much value, like even if this time, even if it doesn't get you that much energy, you are basically investing 2 ultimates into this. So if he gets hooked, or if he gets stuck, right, or if he gets punched, then he gets fucked really hard. So it's pretty good idea to use your bubble when one of your DPS is ulting, because they can get a lot more value out of their ult than you can out of your bubble. He got the hooked anyway, but it's still a 1 fight. You bubble that, you bubble whoever here, you just want to get energy. Not that one though. I meant like the Lucian on the front line or the ball on the front line, who will actually use will actually like take some damage. The soldier back here is not gonna take any. And now they have a ball. I mean a ball, not a ball. They do have a ball, but they have a monkey is what I meant. So they have no Growth ult because they just swapped. No Zarya ult because they just swapped. We should be somewhat aware of ultimates. We know that they're gonna try to touch somehow, but I would guess just with the Doomfist. You can bubble your ball there if you want, and you can bubble yourself here if you want. You should definitely bubble yourself. Decent bubbles. Could be. We should win this. We are just using every ult and they have none. But they have that one. But we should definitely win this one. No need to bubble that. But again, it's a fight, so it's okay. I just don't think there was a need. We could have said it in case someone got dove by the Doomfist, especially Urana. But in the end, it worked out anyway. We didn't get any value, like we got no charge out of that bubble, but it wasn't so prejudicial. It wasn't prejudicial to us because it was that fight, and I think you were just bubbling anything. This one is the brawliest map out of the 3, so you should be getting a lot of value on this. Take the Symmetra TP. She's probably gonna put it right after spawn, right? We're probably just gonna walk out and there's gonna be a Symmetra TP to the top left. That's always what happens. Symmetra? Oh, we don't have a Symmetra anymore. My bad. I thought we had a Symmetra at that point, but she swapped off. Going top left is fine. They aren't here yet because we have a Lucio and they don't. This is fine. We should be careful, I was gonna say, because we're playing in the open. Hold on. I wanna just... What's the key for spectate itself? That's not it. Oh my god, I can't... Fuck it. Let's just do it like this. Please play closer to the cover, is what I was gonna say, right? Because right now we are playing in the open, And even though we still have bubble, we can take a lot of damage here. We don't have any tank to tank for us, right? The ball is a disruption tank, but we are the front line right now. I think ball is going for a slam, so you probably want to bubble him, but keep in mind, now I can see the monkey from here. He's probably going to try to get closer to you, either dive you or just walk up to you. So I would be looking to retreat, use my bubble if I have to, and play behind the cover. We should have bubbled the ball when he went in. Now we are, like, if we had bubbled the ball, he could probably have gotten kills on one of these two. Assist, I don't know, because they have a Mei. We still get a kill on Mei. We should use bubble, we lost shield, so we should definitely use the self bubble. Nah, that was a late, because we had already gone back to full health. We can kill the Zarya though. Play, yeah, I like this, play the corner. Push Diana. Yeah, we can push Diana. Ignore them. Push Diana. Kill Diana. Nice. We go back now. I don't dislike pushing Diana. Diana is... They do have two healers, but I don't dislike pushing Diana. No need to use bubble there. People are not with you. We use the fight. I do think you could have won the fight if you had A, played the corner more, and B, bubbled your ball when he went in to pile drive, because he could have gotten a kill. Probably in the Moira, honestly. But not completely on you. We regroup. If you are in comms, tell your team to regroup. Thus far, what I'm seeing is... Okay, so recurring problems, bubbles right now, I want to say. You're not getting enough value sometimes out of your bubbles. Again, playing closer to the corners could give you a little more value. But other than that, I think you could be getting a lot more value out of your bubbles. More than once, you've used a bubble and gotten no charge out of it. And you don't ever want to use a bubble like that. If you are going to use a bubble, especially a personal, if you are going to use a personal, you always want to get 40 energy out of it. If you get like plus 30, it's okay. But you always want to get value out of a personal. If you're going to use a personal and not get charged, you are basically useless for another 10 seconds. Not quite literally, but it's going to be a lot harder to build your energy up. Especially with the Reinhardt, because it means we can't just farm the Reinhardt for the energy. We have to use our bubble defensively. We don't have to look back, by the way. Like, I know you got walled off, but their team is not on top of you, right? They have to make all this distance and they don't have a Lucio. There is no reason for you to turn back. You can just like play here, right? Spam whoever you want to. If you want to break line of sight, you can rotate this way and stay here. You have this way to go if you need an escape. Again, they will have a hard time chasing you. Turning around and shooting at the wall is not doing you no help. You are not going to break it on low energy faster and it will just break by itself. You're trying to come back. That's even worse because you basically just are letting them get free damage on you. We survived, but honestly, you could have survived just as easy by coming this way. And you basically costed your team a lot of resources. So, again, no need to turn around there. Just keep rotating to a safe position. Playing in the open like that is not gonna get you value. We just ignore the Zarya for a few seconds. Yeah, that's fine. Pablo, yeah, we got some energy, not ideal, but the fight is lost, so we don't need it right now. Don't expose yourself that much, just right click. Right click from a distance. You can bubble that. Decent, but late. Still okay. We don't bubble here. We bubble now, good job. We got rid of the purple, we have to get rid of the purple. Moira behind you. We really need to deal with the Moira. If you don't kill the Moira, they can still win, basically. She faded. I think this fight is lost. We turned the point around at least. And they're using golds. But we should use golds here. This fight is probably lost. Good tracking on the Zarya. You helped kill her. Again though, I think this fight is lost because we have no healing. Arana died early on the fight. So there's no way we win this. Again, at least we're getting golds out of them, but like Look at where Anna is. She's still coming back. We just took an entire fight without a support. Because Lucio doesn't count. Lucio is not enough healing by himself. So we basically took an entire fight without a support. They just turned the point back and we basically used a few ults. I will say though, they did over embarrass. They used 1, 2, 3 ults. But this fight is definitely lost. I'm pretty sure this fight is still definitely lost. We killed the Moira though. That's value. We are even. It's a new fight. Let's go. We want to grab here. Oh, you are taking so much damage. You are just gonna die. Even if you bubble, you are fighting the Mei and the Diva. You're just gonna die here. Maybe not. Decent retreat. Right click. We get back to full health. Good job. We didn't die. We can go back in now. Wait for 2 seconds until your bubbles are ready. Then we go in. We go in. Okay, go in. We have to go in. We want to just grab this. Just grab the monkey face. Diva just dropped the M. Diva literally just dropped the M, so I know that she doesn't have it. I will just yeet my fucking grab on top of the monkey. Reaper has ult, so it will be so big. Got eaten. Again, Diva had just used the M, so as soon as it went down, you had to press Q. You didn't know the monkey face, but just didn't. You heard the M go up, you heard the I'm tanking and just threw it anyway. Wait until the DM goes down, then use it. Won't fight anyway, but we had to invest a lot into that one. And I'm not gonna blame you for that grab. Last fight, you had to use it, so. Right click is fine. You can right click this, by the way. You don't have to take out the stairs all the way up. Faster if you don't. You probably want to bubble the jump, because the jump does about 60 damage. If he, like, the jump itself does 50. If he tickles you, maybe 60. If he punches you, maybe 90, right? And it's value. So, especially when it's not the middle of a fight, this is just poke phase. You just want to bubble it, so you get a little bit of charge. It will give you like 20 to 30 charge if you bubble that. And as a bonus, you will not get knocked back, so if the monkey drops the bubble, you are still inside it and can still shoot him. We just pressure the monkey. We don't need bubble to 1v1 the monkey, but we don't have energy, so maybe we'll need it. You little late in the reaction there, but it's okay. Good cover from the bomb. We don't need to look behind us. We need to keep putting pressure on the front line. We still have very low energy. That's a problem. Bubble out, yeah. It was a little late. Like I shouldn't be coming to tell you to bubble when I device right in front of your face. That's a decent bubble. You can't let your Anna die. But we're gonna lose this. Right now, again, just not getting enough value out of our bubbles. I think that's the biggest problem. Because what this means is that we're playing with like 30 to 40 energy every fight, if not lower, right? 30 to 40, if not lower. Which means that you are just not doing a lot of damage, unluckily. Oh, hi Julie, welcome to my Discord. Right. Okay. This is probably the worst map of the three for Zarya. Just because it is a lot more open. This is probably the map where you don't want to play Zarya. You may be looking at like a Hog, or a Monkey, or a Diva, right? Or even an Orisa if you want to play Orisa. Or even a Sigma if you... Basically anyone but Zarya. She's not that good on this map. Okay. We are looking to bubble the ball and bubble the Doomfist when they engage. Shouldn't stick around like that long. Go in with the team. Right clicks are good. Don't place this close to the... Not even because of the zip. If you play this close to the edge, you may get booped very easily. They don't have a ton of boop power, but even then, this is a very boop power map. Their monk is just fed. We should bubble the... We don't need to bubble ourselves. Like, if you don't get woken up, there's no way you're gonna get shot after you wake up. So no need to use the self bubble. We're not gonna get any value. But we should be looking to bubble the ball because it's gonna, get damaged. So yeah, we get 40 the value out of the friendly bubble, but we get no value out of the personal, which is very unlucky because you really should be getting value out of your personal bubble. Good rest. Imagine if we had bubble, we could have been on like 60 to 80 energy right now. Instead, we just use it as soon as we woke up. Again, you don't have if you didn't wake up normally. If you did wake up normally, it means no one was shooting at you while you were asleep. So you are not gonna get value out of that, unless there's just random spam that happens to catch you. But we could have 40 more energy right now. I think right now the biggest problem is energy management. We need to use bubbles. Push forward with your team. You got point. There's no reason not to push forward with your team. Good bubble. Again, we get some value out of the friendly. But there's no reason to use the personal there. We already used the friendly. And it's only one diva. Yeah, this is unfortunate. You should... I'm gonna say, if you want to bow the Moira, that's fine. If you were in comms, that would be better. She probably still has fade. So what's gonna happen here, you're probably gonna throw a bubble, and she's gonna fade out. And that's just gonna be unlucky, right? You get no value out of it, because she's just like Moira. You literally get no value out of it. We bubble ourselves here, yeah, that's fine. We take some damage. We use the friendly, good job, and we finally reach 100 energy, but we're gonna die. Don't hello, just right click the ground, it will get you more all charge. Right click the ground, try to get as much damage in as possible. Right click melee even, if people are on top of you. We have a hog now, which means that you really want to save your bubble for whenever the hog gets hacked, or frozen, or untied. Not untied because they don't have one, but they have Mei and Sombra, so if he gets hacked, or if he gets frozen, you want to bubble him. No need to bubble there. No need to bubble there. Like, we are at full health. We should not be bubbling ourselves at full health. I know we weren't at that point. It's only because we took 200 shield damage from the EMP. Well, we were at full health. We shouldn't be bubbling at full health. It means no one's shooting you. If you're at full health, no one's shooting you. We don't have to bubble. Don't bubble preemptively. It's not like you can guess every time. Hey, I'm just gonna guess. I'm gonna take random damage here. No, you should when you're actually taking damage, so you get value out of it. We're getting rest. We bubbled the... Yeah. We just bubbled because we had to at this point. We have to get some value. I don't think it was the best call, but we bubbled someone. When did we even use personal? I didn't even notice it, and we got no charge. I didn't expect it, so I wasn't looking for it. You were taking no damage. Why we did it personal? Oh, it was from the EMP, right? You got rest. I believe it was from before the EMP. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna guess it was that, and we just didn't use it. We push forward, yeah. We still have no energy, which is a big problem. I believe, by the way, your damage dropped from like 170 or 180, I don't recall what it is right now, to like 120 if you have no energy. So it's basically 50% less damage. It's a lot. There's somebody behind us, by the way. You just took an icicle to the face. You should turn around and deal with Mei. Like, did you not notice? We just took an icicle to the face, right? Where's the Mei? Yeah. We just took an icicle to the face. Mei's still alone behind us. Good bubble, gotta save the mercy, and got you energy. Again, no need to bubble against the solo monkey. Imagine if we had it when you got hood, right? Or imagine if you had it there. No reason to bubble against the solo monkey. Monkey's never gonna do enough damage to kill you before you kill him. Good grab. I think you're just bubbling whoever you can. She doesn't need the bubble. You're both probably going to die. Maybe not, because of the thing. Now, imagine if you had bubble now, right? She's gonna get stunned, by the way. Or killed outright. Imagine if you had bubble now. She got everything. Oh my god. Imagine if you had bubble there for the rest. You don't need to just bubble her because you were panicking. I'm gonna say, don't panic. You are using your bubbles very early because you are panicking. You want to get value out of the bubbles, not just, use them for no reason. Like, yeah, why are we... I was about to say, you're probably gonna bubble the Roadhog. Why? He's not... The Lucio is not gonna do 200 damage to the Roadhog. Your two healers are dead. And we let them take point. We just die here. Why? Just why are we bubbling randomly, I guess, is a question. Think for a second. Like, not during the fights, because of course during the fights you don't have the time to think. But, like, right now. Why am I going to bubble? Who am I going to bubble? If, Roadhog, who is our co-tank. Not even our main tank, just our co-tank. If he gets stunned, I'll probably want to bubble him. If he gets shook, I'll probably want to bubble him. If he gets frozen, I'll probably want to bubble him. If he has to use his E, then I probably will not. Like, if he still has his E available and he doesn't get stunned, hook, or frozen, we don't have to bubble the Roadhog. He can heal. If he doesn't have the E available, you may want to consider it. But let Roadhog heal. He's got a 350% damage shot production. Right? We don't need to bubble him for no reason. Who else? If our Doomfist goes in, he's probably going to get target. We bubble him. Right? Other than that, if Arana gets low, we bubble her. If she gets attacked by the monkey or the Lucio and she's gonna die, you want to save your Ana because she is your main source of healing. Well, you have a Moira as well, but saving Ana is usually a good idea. Right click to get back is fine. That bubble was fine. Our self bubble was like we got 80 charge out of those two very resistant bubbles. Our Rothok dies. It's okay. We just want to bubble the Doomfist here. Late. It's okay. Heals. We want to bubble him now. Bubble the Doomfist. Good position behind cover. It is us 5, so we have to go for it, right? Probably lost a... You bubble yourself because you have to. You bubble the Moira whenever you see her. We managed to bubble her, but a little bit more reaction would have been nice. Still, I believe it's probably lost. Like, we won the fight, but lost the war because no one's on point. Maybe Bolt got to point. Yeah, Bolt got to point. Okay, that's good, that's good. We bubble here because call, and we are low on health. Self-bubble. That was the one time where I did want you to self-bubble early. You were at 200 health and getting shot by Call Essence, which does like 70 damage per second. And it's unavoidable. Bubble. Good bubble on the Moira. She can't 1v1 a Rothog, she needs it. So why are we going out in the open? We shouldn't be in the open. The Call is just gonna melt us. Good kill on Lucio. We got Nano out. It's definitely winnable. Don't see 9, but it's definitely winnable. Yeah, you got this, you got this, you got this. Oh my god. So close! Such stress. If you see one person going in by themselves right now, if the Doomfist tries to dive someone, if the monkey tries to dive someone, grab them, fuck them up, and you win. Right? I heard the Doomfist behind us. Yeah, he's above us. Oh, you heard him too, you're going for it. If you can get him with grab, just get him with grab. I don't care. Never mind, he's dead. We go back to point. It's definitely winnable. Grab them. Grab them so they cannot take part in the fight on point. Grab them. Grab them right now. Just grab them. Okay, good job. You bubble for... I will say you don't have to grab the ground. Oh my god, I had the noise. I dislike using grab, good. But they have nothing to eat it. You can just throw it out there. You don't have to walk into them, use grab, and then try to... You basically lost like 500 health there. Because you were at 100 and you used the bubble. So we lost 500 health because we walked into them and then walked out. Just stay here and throw the grab, right? Play cover, throw the grab. Stay here, throw the grab, drop if you want to. Right? If you want to try to follow up, stay here, drop the grab. No reason to walk up right into them. Still, good grab. We should get out though, we have 60 health. Don't stay here, oh my god. Listen, Bubble and Lucio. Probably not gonna get value, but that's fine. We have to make sure everyone survives. Yeah, it got you no value, unfortunately. No need to use self bubble yet. We need to get back to our healers. No need to use self bubble yet. We just die. Lucky. We could have won if we hadn't... I don't know if you lose. It looks like you lose because you lost 2. But I think you could have won if you had stayed here and grab, right? Rather than walk into them and lose 500 health. Or really 300 health and the bubble. Actually, it's shift. Left shift. Because then we had to get back to point and we had no cooldowns. And we had only like 60 health. So we just were in a very bad position. Maybe still winnable. We have like Colson. By the way, Diva. Or Monk if you want to, but something that can come back fast. Yeah, I don't think this is winnable. Even though we have called Diva, good call. Unlucky. You can still touch, I think. Touch? No, unlucky. Okay, let me just go back a little bit. Biggest things right now on Zarya. Honestly, let's leave everything else out of the table. I know you had a couple like early or late grabs. Actually, your grabs were decent. Just don't walk into people to use them. Or I don't know, you weren't taking as much cover or the position wasn't ideal. Throw everything out of the window. Focus on your bubbles. Actually, let's go back to a point where you're alive. Self bubble 40 energy. Like, please. If it's not 40, at least try to be more than 30. But we are using the self bubbles. This is weird. Show you full health even with full health even though you don't have it. Don't use your bubbles if you have full health. You don't need it. If you're not being shot and not losing health, you're not taking damage, right? So we don't need to set bubble until we start taking damage. I said this in the earlier video. I usually don't bubble if I'm over 300 health because it means that I'm just not taking enough damage to bubble. When I go to like 250, I bubble. Or if I am taking, like if I went from 400 to 300 in like less than 1 second, I bubble so that I can get the value. But if I'm just at 300 health from random poke damage, no need, right? And if I'm at 400 health, never bubble. Because it means we're just not taking damage. Like here, we literally gave up 350 HP plus our bubble to grab people. We get a value out of the bubble, but why? I guess. In any case, that's the biggest one right now. Like, hold on, let me just... I want to remark it as much as I can. Self-bubble for energy. Please, don't just use it at random. It's bad. Random bad. Random bad. Don't use it when you're at full health. Friendly bubbles, before going into a fight, think when you're going to need them. Don't just throw them out there because you're panicking and the fight is going on, right? Before the fight goes on, think about when you're going to need them, right? If the ball pile drives, you can use it. If the ball gets CC'd, you can use it. If your Doomfist goes in, you can use it. If your Ana is about to die, you can use it, right? Think about those situations. When am I going to 100% need the bubble? And then you can make another decisions as it goes, like I don't know if the hog hooks someone, you can probably bubble that. If someone hacks someone, then you might need to bubble that. Right? It depends on the situation. But think about your team comp and when you are going to have to use bubbles. Ball pile drives, good. Hog gets a seed, good. Doomfist goes in, good. Ena gets Steven, good. You already have a few immediate reactions that you know you can bubble. But yeah, please, more value out of the bubbles is the biggest thing. Because a lot of the time you are just playing without energy. And that is really, really harmful. Zarya with no energy is worse than D.Va. Okay, now I'm going to run another 1 minute ad break to rest my voice and drink some water. And then Homeless, I'm going to do your vote, okay? Can you get me the code on my Discord? I believe I have a vote channel where you can just post it, please. But I'll be back in like 1 minute. Okay, I have returned. Paragraphs if you have some idea of what you want to focus on, it's usually better, especially because I can tell you whether it's the problem or not. Maybe you think that's the problem, but the problem lies elsewhere. In either case, let's take a look. Does it one support which team? What to do? Get in the face, keep distance, and when it is disabled, take an angle on the enemy backline. Find it hard to identify which of my tanks are struggling, but I can do to help. 9 out of 10 games, I can win any 1v1 matchup against enemy DPS, which probably means your mechanics are pretty solid. Which head would be better? So you pick defense to mash Hanzo or Tracer Widow. Okay, so you play mostly flankers, which is pretty solid. Let's do. I like Blizzard World actually. Let's do Blizzard World. Remember doing a review for me? Do you remember? Yeah, I remember you. Don't worry. Never swap of Kree. I remember you. Don't worry. I told you that on first point you probably don't want to play Kree. You want to play a sniper, and that your sniper's mechanics were actually pretty good. I remember that. Let's do Blizzard World.